Two stupids sit there, silently, one embracing its newborn, and the other a tad bit hesitant on fully accepting his new reality. His eyebrows are slightly longer than everyone else's, while her arms are slightly longer than everyone else's. She holds to her child with care, making sure nothing bad will ever happen to them. The father is embarrassed, still there, yet keeping his distance. "Are you cheating on me?" he asked hesitantly, not sure if he could handle the truth.
"It's not like it would matter,"
she replies jokingly.
"We all look the same anyway."
The father sits there, deep in thought, hearing the non-seriousness in her voice, not sure whether or not it was a yes or no. She sits there, still cradling her child lovingly, closing the distance between her and her lover and leaning her head on his shoulder. "Outline looks yellow," the father points out, the air becoming the only sound audible, as well as the subtle sound of their child's heartbeat.
"Don't say that,"
she says, her entire demeanor shifting. She holds up the child slightly to clear her paranoia, only to worsen after discovering he's right.
"Kind of warm,"
she blurts out, pulling her baby closer before starting to cry. She cries hard, hunching over as her stomach muscles tighten before actually beginning to cry. She cries silently, her tears falling onto her baby's face.
"I can't,"
she says, her voice strained, as she can't hold back her emotions any longer.
"I will not leave my baby. You can't make me,"
she exclaims, holding the child closer, pulling off of his shoulder as her mate inches closer and holds her, wiping her tears with apathy behind it.
"Check if it has teeth,"
he says, wiping her tears away.
"Don't call him an it,"
she exclaims, snapping towards him as she gently touches the newborn's mouth, prying it open hesitantly and seeing teeth, breaking her even further. She stands up, placing her child in the snow, knowing her child is an unnatural freak of nature not meant to exist. She tries to catch her breath as she stumbles towards her partner, slumping into his arms as she finally catches her breath, crying more while they gently drop to their knees as he holds her. He grabs her hand and slowly but surely guides her away, knowing they can't stay there. Having a child with such a defect could have them marked for death, to prevent mishaps like this happening again. Instead, they leave the child there in the snow. Eventually, she stops crying as they walk, holding his hand for comfort. Squeezing his hand, yet he doesn't squeeze hers back. She stops in her tracks, dragging him back and looking into his eyes.
"Will you still remember me after this?"
she asks quietly, hoping for at least a little bit of relief after this horrible night she's had.
"Honestly,"
he says, her eyes lighting up with hope.
"I think it's better off if I don't remember you,"
he continues, her eyes dimming.
"I can't care for you right now."
He finishes, releasing his grip and stepping away from her. Her body is paralyzed, her hand stuck where his hand just was. He continues to walk, a decent distance between them, their hearts beating separately.
"Goodbye. Don't come looking for me. You want to be able to find me anyway,"
he says, giving her one last look in the eyes.
"We all look the same anyway,"
and walks away.